Welcome to My Therapist is Out. Each episode, we talk with a therapist from Open Space Therapy Collective or LGBT community members about mental health and building community. I'm your host, Renee Johnson, licensed therapist and founder of Open Space Therapy Collective, where we are your hub for queer and trans mental health care. As we dive into today's topic, please keep in mind that this is a mental health podcast. We will talk about sensitive and difficult issues that are not appropriate for all audiences. Please take care while listening. Welcome to My Therapist is Out. My name is Kristen Crowe. My pronouns are they, them, and I am a licensed professional clinical counselor and a board-certified dance movement therapist. And while we are on our summer break from regular episodes, I wanted to check in with just a thought that I've been having lately. From my clients and from my own personal life, there have been a lot of conversations about rest and how no one feels rested no matter what they do. We talk about, I made sure that I took a nap, or I made sure that I read my book, or I went to bed early, or I slept in late. And like, those things are great. But in the context of what I'm hearing and what I'm personally doing, is trying to show up and do all the things. So we try to show up as a good friend. We try to show up as a good family member or a good member of the community. Or we show up as the good employee or even the good queer. And that means that we are doing a lot of extra emotional labor that maybe isn't accounted for when we're talking about, well, I went to work, I went to school, I cleaned my house, I did whatever. And so the amount of rest is not enough for the amount of things that we are doing, both physically and emotionally. And so I guess what I would like to ask of you listeners would be, what is actually something that you can take off your plate instead of trying to rest more? What is something that you can take off your plate for today, for this week, this month, this year, forever? What is something that you never have to do again that would actually free up so much of your mental load? And that can be in the form of just not doing it anymore because it's actually not important. You could be asking for help. You could delegate it. So many different options. So I would love to know what that is going to be for you. Let us know. And with that, I would like to leave you with our queer moment of joy. Have a great day. We'll see you back when we are back in September. Bye.
Hi, my name is Ryland Shelton. My pronouns are he, him, and I am a gender-affirming voice coach. Okay, well, I have a recent experience of queer joy that I want to share with y'all. I was recently on vacation in a very rural part of the country, staying on a farm where the proprietors would be like in a connected building. And when I got there, the queer joy that was sparked in me was this completely unexpected, like, queer welcoming haven for like rest, relaxation, and acceptance. It was very cool. It was not a selling point, but it's just nice to remember that this love and acceptance exists even where we aren't looking for it. And it can still surprise you.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Passage, she, her, in a moment of queer joy. I'm currently in an all-queer production of Romeo and Juliet, and so just being with a bunch of sapphic cuties, I don't know, I just feel really a part of the community, and the support and love that we all have for each other. It's just been really fun.
You know, I'll keep it PG. Okay. My name is Simi Eurydice. I go by they, she pronouns. And a queer moment of joy for me is when I meet another Barb and we can recite a whole Nicki Minaj song together. Nothing beats that. Yeah. That's my answer.
Thanks for joining us. If you're in California and looking for a therapist, visit our website at openspacetherapycollective.com and book a free intro call with one of our therapists. If you're enjoying My Therapist Is Out, please rate, review, and follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Do you know somebody who could use a little extra dose of queer community? Send them one of your favorite episodes of My Therapist Is Out and help our collective grow one listen at a time. My Therapist Is Out is an open space therapy collective podcast, and our podcast editing is done by Rachel Peltzer and Smash and Grab Studio. We'd love to hear from you about today's topic, so email us at info@openspacetherapycollective.com. You can find us on TikTok and Instagram at Open Space Therapy Collective. Thanks for listening.